In this video, we're going to see how we can draw triangles. So we're going to have another function within our graphics library, which is going to be called graph_triangle. Now this is quite simple compared to the other functions that we've generated within our graphics library. We're just going to use our line drawing algorithm, which is our Bresenham's algorithm, and we just use that 3 times in order to connect 3 separate dots, which will give us a triangle. So that's relatively straightforward. Now again, we have 2 pieces of code. The code on the right is the calling function, the code on the left is the subroutine. So we're going to push the values x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3 and also the colour onto the stack. So this is just the x and y coordinates for 3 points. And then we're going to jump to the subroutine graph_triangle. And the graph_triangle subroutine starts at this address. So we jump over here to the triangle generation. So this is the subroutine. We run through the subroutine and then we return back to here and the program ends. Now you can see here I've already picked out a few points here, so 0, 0, 20, 30, 60, 10. So we can put the values in here that we require. Now onto the subroutine. So the subroutine's pretty straightforward. We're going to pop off the return address, the colour, and then the y3, x3, y2, x2, y1 and x1. So we're saving the points, the 3 points, in local memory location. And then we're going to push first of all x1, y1, x2, y2 and the colour into the other subroutine, which is our graph_line. And then whenever we return from that subroutine, we'll return to this position here, and at this point here we'll then push the x2, y2, x3, y3 and the colour into the line drawing algorithm. And then when it's drawn that line, we come back out at this point here, and again we draw in the final line, which is going to be from x1, y1, x3, y3 and also the colour, and then we jump in and we draw that line, and whenever it returns to this point here, and then finally we jump to the return address, which is back up to this point here, which is the end of the program. So this is quite straightforward. It's really just like the rectangle algorithm that we looked at earlier, except we've only got 3 points this time and we draw out the triangle. Now I haven't put any traps into this. If we have the points on the same line, it will just draw a straight line. If we have all 3 points together, then it's just going to draw a dot on the screen. But it's going to be very inefficient, because in order to draw a dot on the screen, it's going to work through the Bresenham's algorithm 3 times. So we really don't want to use this to draw a line or draw a dot. We want to use it to draw triangles. So we want to make sure that whenever we use it, we actually have 3 separate points and we know we're going to get a triangle coming out. So let's load this up and we'll see it working on the machine. And again, I'll fast forward it so you can see it and see it a little better. So as you can see, that's us generated our triangle. So that's us added another function to our graphics library. So let's continue and we'll add a few more functions to our graphics library and also our mathematics library. Thank you for listening. I'll get you on the next video. Goodbye.